Proven, Tisa, my partner, and I met at an Of Montreal show in about 2008 in Carborough, North Carolina at the Cat's Cradle. And there was just an energy between us that was apparent immediately. We vibed so well, creatively. It was a non-stop exchange, and there's just constant inspiration from her. And I've always respected her a lot, and I think she's brilliant. And I knew when I met her that night that it was going to be something creative and magical. So fast forward to about spring of 2009. We were partying at my house for my birthday party, and we were in my room, and we were joking about just throwing on GarageBand and seeing what could happen. And we had a third partner, Yumiko, and she was doing more of the beats, and we just sat down, and it was fire immediately. And it was then that we kind of toyed around with the idea of putting together a group and really trying to do something with it. So we wrote a few different songs, and I ended up leaving Chapel Hill and moving the semester before she graduated. And so I was about 3 hours away, and then she graduated and moved to Berkeley to go to law school. And at that point, it didn't really seem like anything plausible could happen again for the two of us and music, especially since we don't even see each other that often. So one day I get home. I had gone through a pretty tough time in my life, and she had been there for me through the whole thing, but not like by my side every day physically. And so I opened my email one day, and she had wrote this song, Good For Now. And she wrote it for me. She's like, this is for you. And I just started crying. I was like, this is amazing. No one's ever written me anything like this before. It was supportive, it was funny, and it was a challenge. And that's how the challenges began. So she would send me a couple verses. I would send my own verses back, and we would kind of just enjoy our songs separately. But that was fun, and that was a good back and forth. We had a lot of fun doing that. And then it finally just hit me. I was like, you know what? It's time to do something. We might as well, while we're young, let's just make a music video. Let's do it. It's what I've always wanted to do. So we planned our spring breaks, and it turned out that she was able to come out for hers, and I was able to pull together some amazing people. Next came pre-production, and I knew that this was kind of a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and I wasn't gonna just throw some shit on a screen. It's not how I do anything. And so a budget was crucial. I knew I needed some money, and I'm blessed to have a lot of people in my life who are fortunate enough to help me out. And so I created an account with Indiegogo, which is a fundraising site for creative projects. And so I shot a teaser out in the desert with Alex Selman and Jordan Mayfield, and it turned out gorgeous. I loved the location. When I edited it together, it was really one of the first times something that I produced came out exactly how I wanted it. And I learned a lot during the editing of that as well. And once that video was together, it was time to get this campaign rolling. And I should have jumped the gun a little bit faster in the future, I know now, but I did a 15-day campaign, and in the 15 days raised $690 or something like that. And the day after my campaign ended, a friend sent me an email saying she wanted to donate another $250. And then with different contributions from family, we went well over $1,000, which was my original goal.